Now, let's talk about the change in the relational milieu in the modern world, and then I'll talk about why I think that's so important. So, if you look at, and this is basically looking at households in Western countries and then in the US, the average size of the household has become smaller and smaller and smaller. And so you have, in the last US Census, 1/3 of the households had one person. And the average household was fewer than 3 people. And in those households, people aren't sitting around and having family meals and having conversation. In those households, we are now spending 11 hours in front of a screen. We are now going to classrooms where we are developmentally homogeneous. First graders with first graders, second graders with second graders, third graders with third graders. And this has some economies of efficiency around transfer of certain kinds of cognitive content. And actually, the truth is it doesn't, but we think it does. Basically, what we've done is we've created an environment where there are far fewer opportunities for people to connect. We spend more time being distracted. We spend more time being alone in the presence of other people. We spend much less time in conversation. It's not unusual, and I'll bet everybody in this room has had the experience of going out to some place and seeing 4 people, 2 children and 2 parents, all on an electronic device at a meal. I have seen multiple times mothers on their phone pushing a carriage with a baby facing away. Mother's texting, not looking at the baby. Baby is looking into who knows where. The fundamental architecture of creating relational neurobiological networks in our brain is changing. You know, the interesting thing about social cultural evolution is that not everything that we invent is good. And not everything that we've invented that is good is sustained.